Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're going to be dyeing a wig. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be trying a new technique today that I've never done before. It's called the bubble technique. This technique was created by two Pulp Riot artists. Their names are Sam Daly and Hair by KCO. I'll leave both of their Instagrams in the description down below. There's actually a YouTube video with a full tutorial on how to do this. I'll also leave the link to that video in the description down below. I've seen this technique a long time ago and I've been wanting to try it ever since then, and I have the perfect wig to try it on today. I'm just beyond excited to do this. For this technique, it's best to use pastel shades. You don't want to use anything too dark and vivid because it's going to look like a blurred mess. The bubble technique is supposed to be super quick and simple. I already have my pastel colors mixed up. I want to run through what I'm using with you guys. I am going to be using all Pulp Riot shades today. Here are the shades swatched. For pink, I'm doing a mix of Candy and Cupid. I'm doing mostly Candy with a little bit of Cupid. For orange, I'm using Lava and Nuclear, mostly Lava and a little bit of Nuclear. For yellow, I'm using Firefly and Lemon. I'm using mostly Firefly. For green, I'm using Area 51. For blue, I'm using Blue Muse. And for purple, I'm using Jam with a little bit of Blue Muse in there. All of the colors are diluted with conditioner. I started with a conditioning base and then added drops of color in and mixed up to see what I was going to get, and then added more color if I wanted to be more pigmented, or added more conditioner if it was too dark. So like I said, these are the shades that I've come up with. I'm really excited to try this technique today. I'm actually going to be walking you through the process. Instead of doing a voiceover, I kind of want to do the technique with you guys step by step and show you how it's done and do it with you guys for the first time. The wig we're going to be dyeing today is this headband wig I showed you guys in one of my previous videos. This wig is from VP Fashion. I'll leave a link for this wig and all their social media in the description down below in case you want to check it out. Headband wigs are perfect for beginners. If you're not sure how to glue down a wig, or you're not sure about how to wear a wig, headband wigs are perfect. They're super simple, super easy. I'll show you how I apply it at the end of the video once it's completely done and dyed. This wig is 16 inches long and it's normal density. As you can see, I already have the wig pinned down on my mannequin head and I am ready to get going with this technique. I cannot wait to try it. I've been looking forward to doing this. So let's go ahead and start dyeing this wig and I'll walk you through the whole process. You're gonna want some clips so that way you can work in sections. Dyeing this wig is gonna be a little bit different than the model whose hair they were dyeing in the video. Since this is a headband wig, it doesn't have the distinct partings like a normal lace front wig like this one that I'm wearing. All of the hair goes backwards. There's no lace front on this because it's a headband wig. So my four partings are going to look a little bit different than the original video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start by splitting this wig into 4 sections. I'm gonna do a parting straight down the back. And even though the hair doesn't fall in this direction, I'm just going to comb the hair from this part over. If you don't have clips, you can also use ponytail holders, just work with what you got. You don't have to have the exact same things that I'm using, obviously. Just use whatever you have. And then I'm gonna comb this way and split this piece into 2 sections. So I'm just gonna take a 1/4 of an inch section. I'm just gonna take this foil and stick it underneath of the hair right here. And then I'm gonna start dyeing the hair in rainbow order. So I'm gonna start with my pink shade. With this technique, it's not important to saturate the hair. That's why this technique is supposed to be simple and easy. There's not distinct sections. It's very, very simple. You don't have to worry about fully saturating or making sure sections aren't touching each other. As you can see, when I'm applying this, I'm going up and down. I'm not going side to side, working in the color and separating the hair to make sure everything's saturated. The reason why you don't want to fully saturate the hair, you want some of that blonde iridescence to come through. And that's why it's called the bubble technique. They said they named it that because the color kind of looks like an iridescent bubble when you're done with it. So that's why you don't want to fully saturate the hair. And that's also a reason why you want it to be pastel instead of using vivid colors. Because if you were going to use colors that were super vivid and neon, doing this, it would be very blotchy and it wouldn't look like it was intentional. So using pastel colors, you can get away with not sectioning the hair and not fully saturating, and it's still gonna look really nice and pretty. So I'm just laying this hair right on top of the pink section, and I'm gonna go in with my orange. And again, you want the colors to be smushed together, you want the sections to be touching, and you don't have to worry about full saturation. Okay, so there's the orange. Now we're just gonna continue the rainbow order. This next section I'm gonna pull down is gonna be yellow. Oh, I'm so excited to see how this turns out. I don't have any like pastel rainbow wigs, and so I really wanted like a pastel blonde beautiful rainbow wig. So this is going to be my pastel wig. It blows my mind how hairstylists are so creative. Like the fact that these two people just thought of this technique and just tried it out and now it's an actual thing. It's just crazy to me that people are so creative. I feel like I'm creative, but I'm definitely not on the level of those people. Hair by KCO is also the person who created the jawbreaker technique. I've mentioned her before when I first did the jawbreaker technique. I said, this is the person who created it. She's a genius. She's so good at doing hair, and she's kind of like a magician. Looking at this, it looks kind of crazy, but apparently it turns out beautiful. Hopefully mine turns out as good as theirs did. I'm literally almost done with this section and it's taken me like 5 minutes to do. Also in the video, they had mentioned if you wanted to have this look more like just rainbow roots, you could apply the color only at the roots and then just put clear on the ends or just put like a toner or a silver on the ends. Honestly, I'm going in doing this process with full faith. Like I am trusting the process. Like I said, I've never done this before and it looks a little crazy, and you look at this and you're like, how is this gonna look good in any possible way? So I'm just gonna trust the process and hope that this turns out good, because right now on camera it's looking a little insane. I'm just gonna continue this method and just repeat the colors until I get to the top. Same thing with every section. I'm just gonna keep repeating. I'm gonna watch some Shameless while I dye the rest of this wig. Okay, so as I was dyeing the wig, I decided to leave this top part out. So this top section is going to be like a white blonde silver color, and it's gonna overlay and cascade over all of this pastel rainbow underneath. I don't have any wigs that are blonde, and most of my wigs are rainbow, so I decided to do like half and half. So the bubble technique underneath, and then this top part is going to be silver. For this top section, I'm actually going to dye it using Iro and Lunar Tides silver, and I'm gonna dilute that with conditioner. So I'm gonna put that all over the top of this section right here. I think it's gonna be so pretty to have like a white blonde silver overlaying the pastel rainbow. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the silver color and apply that on this top section. I also tried to make this top color all the same. So I ended on green here, blue on that section, green on this section, and blue on this section. Now in the video I watched, you don't have to end on the same color at all. It honestly doesn't matter. You can end on all different colors and it still turns out really pretty. For aesthetics, I just wanted to try and like end on some type of even color. I'm gonna be using mostly Iro silver with a little bit of Lunar Tide silver lining, and then I'm gonna dilute it with conditioner because I don't want it to be like a super silver color. I want it to be like a white blonde silver shade. All right, I have the color applied on the wig. It looks really good. I'm super, super excited about this. I can't wait to see how the bubble technique turns out. I'm gonna let this process for around an hour, and then I'm gonna rinse it using cold water so that way none of the colors bleed on each other. And I'll be back to show you what this looks like once it's dried and styled. Okay, I'm back. Here's how the wig turned out. It looks so good. I'm gonna show you more in depth in a second. I just wanted to show you what it looks like normally with the headband that it comes with. I have this 3-pack of headbands that I got at Walmart for super cheap. There's a black one, a gray one, and a blue one on here. So if I was to just want to wear a headband, I would wear this black one instead of the nude one. But today I'm actually gonna style it with a bandana. I could not find my favorite bandana, so I'm just gonna use this one instead. So look how good the color is. I am so impressed with this technique. I'm also very happy that I did a white silver blonde on the top, and then underneath here is all of the rainbow. It looks so cool, especially when you pull back the hair and you see all of this rainbow underneath here. Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna turn around and show you what the back looks like. So since my natural hair is a dirty blonde right now, I can actually show a little bit of my hair in the front, and it just looks like my hair is pushed back. There's just so many ways that you can style this wig, and if your hair matches the wig color, you can make this look so realistic, and there's so many different styles you can do with the wig. This is definitely a wig that I'll just throw on and leave the house because it doesn't require a lot of effort. It's super easy just to toss on and run out the door. I'm really glad that I decided to leave this top layer blonde. I think it looks so cute, just like cascading over. This technique was super simple. If you want rainbow hair at home, I would definitely try this out because it doesn't require a lot of skill. It's super easy and it's hard to mess up. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my social media. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. I'll also leave a link to this wig, my coupon code, and VP Fashion's Instagram in the description down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and until next time guys, stay weird.